Mirror, mirror.
Hello. We are here to play the games. We're early today too. And my tummy's rumbling. I thought about just doing this and then maybe doing some NIKKE later. That's if I can get NIKKE to run properly. My chat's so small.
I can feel it. The call of fate.
Oh, back to this story.
Your Honor.
Oh.
Why do I have to be the judge?
I, Prosecutor Novel, have come to formally press charges.
I'm too busy for this.
If you would, Judge, please proceed.
Very well. What are the charges?
Destruction of property, breaking and entering, theft, and not playing with children.
How was the last one a charge?
A most vile-sounding bunch.
Hold it! Objection!
Oh
What is
gosh.
Oh, I just felt like that's what you say in a courtroom. You want to try it too, Commander?
Given the stentorian nature of the previous defendant, perhaps the knight in the armor will handle the defense?
Me?
Who else could I be talking to?
Don't drag me into this.
This is an open and shut case, my friends. I have even prepared witnesses to prove the evil deeds of this party before you.
Objection!
I said be quiet!
Your Honor, subjective witness accounts are of little importance in this case. The only thing that matters in a court of law is objective evidence.
I mean, she's
Makes
not wrong,
sense.
wrong about that.
I've been struck!
Defendants, present the evidence testifying to your innocence. Ugh, take what?
Not a shred.
Maiden.
It sounded like another line you're supposed to say in court.
Are you
My
saying that
girl
you do not
failure.
possess any evidence?
Objection!
Guillotine.
What is it this time?
Before the trial started, Maiden told me to shout that out if I felt we were about to lose. She said it's a magic phrase that'll help you win any case.
Have them all hanged in the public square!
You see, Judge? They have no evidence to support their case. Checkmate, my friends! The only thing left is the final verdict.
As much as I would like to take you all to the square and string you up, I suppose I should pass a fair judgment.
And what would a fair judgment be?
Defendant is indeed guilty of detestable crimes, heinous enough to make even Drake shudder. However, in light of their contribution to defeating the Big O's lackeys and bringing freedom to our village, and under the condition that they solemnly pledged to lift the winter's bane, I will settle for sentencing them to a fine of 1,000 gold coins.
But we don't got
This
that.
money will be used to fund the village's development. Given that they pose a flight risk prior to making this payment, the knight will remain here and assist me with my work. That is all.
Rip. I'm kicked from the party. Heckin' tanks. All their fault.
It's time I teach all of you a lesson. Give me just a second. I have to do some quick maintenance. Reloading.
Yeah, we're objecting to tanks.
Roll to me.
It's the tank's fault we got into this mess. Maiden has found a way to earn money. Oh no. Maiden, please.
Let's do this.
Oh, how we made it to the every other level
Like this.
story now.
I trusted you, Ice Rose. You said heroes would be forgiven. Anything they did in a village. I never expected that it would lead to me losing partner instead. What a cruel, lonely fate indeed. El telema solus.
How would I know that this is how things would unfold? This is a place where heroes and dragons exist. So why in the world is law and order suddenly a thing?
Maiden,
Because you're in
I'm going to
Guillotine's
offer a
brain.
sincere piece of advice. As a friend,
What is it?
games are not reality.
I know that.
I hate to butt in,
Brevity.
but do you all intend on bickering like this for much longer? There are many more adventurers waiting behind you. If you aren't going to take the quest,
Oh, sorry. What were the quests that we could take?
rank 1 quest, the easiest out there.
Killing rats.
I'm a hero. Such quests are far too simple for the likes of me. I, Guillotine de Mephisto, have sworn to walk a path lined with hardships. Go on then, and tell us what is the most difficult quest you have. Preferably one with a high reward.
All of the quests with lucrative payouts have already been taken.
Rip.
What? By who?
Sorry. But if it's a master rank quest you want, I've claimed them all.
Bestie, why?
The blue-eyed little devil! Once again, you stand in our way. The one-winged Dark Lord sealed in my right eye is stirring. It longs to do battle with you.
Then tell it to keep waiting.
I shall try.
Ugh, ignore her. What business do you have with us, Vesti? Are you planning on arresting us again? We've already been cleared in a court of law.
That's not why I'm here. I thought we could talk for a bit.
Talk?
After you got them arrested?
About what?
I don't think that's how this
See,
works.
I was thinking of going on a subjugation quest. I need someone to be a bullet sponge for me while I cast spells.
I mean, fair.
I mean, act as a shield for me. Do
You tried to get more copies of
think by
Ludmilla.
any chance
Did you not
you'll
get copies?
team up with me?
You scooped up all the master rank quests without even forming a party beforehand? Wait, did you say something about a shield?
Yeah. I mean, no. I only said I don't have any companions.
Uh-huh.
I'll hear you out. What does the quest entail?
Yeah.
The quest is subjugate the monster which is threatening the village.
Subjugate the monster.
Taking down a menacing beast? Sounds thrilling.
We also don't gotta rub it in. I don't have Ludmilla.
This is a fantasy world we're in, so perhaps a slime? A golem? A skeleton soldier?
No.
No.
Could it be? Phew. Alright, I'm ready.
What is it?
A dark conflagration king consuming the sky. A ferocious tiger which shakes the earth as it bares its fangs. A black dragon virus moaning amongst the chaotic void. The black hedgehog that destroys all.
The hedgehog?
It doesn't matter what it is. Out with it.
You're close, but
Did you hear me? Out with it!
the creature we must eliminate is a special type of rapture.
Ugh.
Raptures.
Let's go, Guillotine.
Go do what?
Check whether there are any other quests worth accepting.
If you complete the quest, you'll all get 1,000 gold coins each. Still want to turn it down?
Oh, don't have a choice.
Is everyone ready?
I love my girl Failure Wife. I did her story thing earlier. It made me love her more.
Time for class to begin. Go, boys! One more victory for Bolt and me. A snowfield, fairly far from the village. An area where raptures lie in wait for adventurers who have lost their way.
It's true.
It is in
And
this
I love her.
perilous place where the party's first battle occurs.
I'll start. While I cast an explosive spell, you all buy me some time.
Done. Guillotine, you
The
take point.
explosive rocket spell.
I'll be right behind you casting spells.
Got it.
No, Guillotine still doesn't have a weapon.
There.
Ugh, it's not her fault. She's new at this. It's not her fault.
Maiden?
Well, you see, it's the Vanguard's responsibility to keep the Raptures from harming Vesti while she casts her spell.
Sounds simple enough.
Since you seem to have a grasp of it, shall we start?
All gonna end up dead.
I was born ready.
Oh, ready?
Then let the battle begin.
A horde of raptures, led by a special entity, come rushing in.
Look at Vesti in the
But
back.
the party remains calm and faces them head on.
You see, Maiden? These raptures are nothing. I can handle them all on my own. So much strength in this body of mine.
Guillotine proceeds to smash the nearby raptures to
Even though
smithereens with
you
her
look
bare
like you could
fists.
break like a toothpick.
Embraced by freezing air, yet so internally warm. Oh, great Scotty, grant us a victory in this battle. Absolute zero.
Meanwhile, Maiden chants a magic spell to freeze the raptures and keep them from approaching.
Justice, fallen upon the infallible boundary.
And
Appears
she's
now as an
adorable.
intangible distortion. Final flame explosion!
Vesti completes the incantation for her spell.
Guillotine, move back!
Affirmative.
Once Vesti is sure Maiden and Guillotine have pulled back, Vesti pulls out her rocket launcher. And then... a shell flies from the rocket launcher. And a resounding explosion causes the entire snowfield to be blanketed in thick plumes of white smoke. Every rapture caught in the blast radius is...
I'm not sure that's how fire magic works, but then again, I could be totally wrong.
I have a question. Why do you bother carrying a staff if you have that thing?
I agree.
The staff is more of a fashion statement than anything.
Don't question it, maiden. This is way cooler at any rate.
Call me crazy, but this makes me wonder.
Is a rocket launcher really cooler than magic?
Do we even need a hero? Seems to me that Vesti could take down the final boss all by herself.
How can you say that?
Vestia level
You got
100.
it all wrong. My lethal eye can easily release this much firepower.
Oh, it could be a magical rocket launcher.
Right, I'm sure. Let's head back.
Okay. Check this out, maiden. An entire purse full of gold coins.
Yep, that we have to give to
Okay,
Eula.
I'll be taking this. Vesti practically did all the work.
Hey, whatever works. Now that we've collected our reward, we should...
Ahem. You are indeed the hero of the party.
Oh my gosh, what's a little cutie like you doing here?
Who is this? Is it someone we're supposed to
Where
know?
are your manners?
Sorry.
I can feel something coming from Chloe. I mean, this extraordinary girl.
I don't know who Chloe is.
I'm not so convinced. Hold on. Do you know her name?
Oh no. I just felt like it would be a good name for her.
You shouldn't make up names like that.
It's okay with me. At any rate, I've heard about what you've done for the village. So, I'd like to express my gratitude on their behalf. Would you be willing to hear me out for a moment?
Secretly evil.
Half the village.
She's our village chief.
But she's so young! Also, why are you still here?
I thought we were friends.
No.
Lend me your ear?
Don't make Vesti
Oh,
cry.
Please, go ahead.
In the days of yore, the hero Laplace
Laplace.
received the legendary sword from the goddess, and used it to defeat the raptures that covered this world. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, the evil White Ice Dragon appeared and sent the Big O out to conquer Laplace and encase the entire world with ice. Guillotine, our hero, you must defeat the White Ice Dragon and end the Winter's Bane in order to ensure that our world does not come to an end.
Wow, I didn't think we'd get to take part in an event like this.
Guillotine, will you fulfill our wish?
No.
I certainly will.
What's in it for
Good.
me?
And one more thing. To celebrate the formation of your heroic party, the association has prepared a banquet. We would be honored if you graced us with your presence.
Oh,
Shout it out so the
hello,
speakers
volume.
make some noise.
I saw her on Twitter, and I genuinely thought it was Marine.
Why is a minstrel playing an electric guitar?
Why not?
For goodness sake, maiden, must you question everything? Because it's cool, that's why.
Alright, fine.
I've been thinking about this for a while. We really could use a chef and bard in our party.
I think we're perfect with our current roster.
Can
We
Volume
have enough
actually cook?
firepower and someone to assume the front line. Huh. Having said that, don't you think we're forgetting something?
We are?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but the banquet is in full swing. May I ask you to say a few words? At the village chief's request, everyone stops and turns towards Guillotine.
From what I've gathered, we don't trust Emma with the cooking.
Maiden, what should I say?
How would I know?
Then... Okay, fine. I've been through hell since I was transported to this world. But looking back, it's been a blast. You guys were right. Adventuring is best done with people you connect with. This wonderful world has given me so many wonderful memories. So I propose
Oh, we're so
to...
sentimental now.
Guillotine, wait!
And so, the cheerful banquet night continues.
Can the chatter, newbie. That's better. There's a lot left to do.
I'm being
So
bullied
keep
by
working on
Eula.
those papers.
So unfair. The girl... Look, half of these people don't understand pants.
Whatever. I'll just do what I can.
You know, I don't think I ever realized that, Litter's gun is a, drill. Actually, I also think this is the first time I've seen her gun. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you see... We received an important quest from the village chief. Don't worry, it's not like we forgot about you.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that right, Ice Rose?
You totally forgot about me.
That's right. It was a very important quest telling us the purpose of the game. If we skipped it, it would be like refusing to play the game outright.
The way I remember it, you two had an awful lot of fun last night.
What? We did no such thing. You're still here?
Of course. We're friends now, after all.
No, Vesti's our best friend.
We only have 2 days until our deadline. We need to hurry and get Guillotine's gear ready.
Good idea. Vesti, where's the weapon shop?
Over there.
Wow. This place has practically every weapon I've ever seen in the game.
There appears to be a lack of weapons in the background.
Clothes.
They're displayed all around you if you look carefully. Do you see that over there, Commander?
No.
That's the Moonlight Sword.
You know about the Moonlight Sword.
Benoit.
Have a good eye.
It's a legendary sword, strong enough to smash through any hardened helmet.
Moonlight Great Sword.
Indeed. Then how about this one?
That's too big to be called a sword. It's cumbersome, heavy, and crudely made. It's more like a heap of raw iron.
You,
Don't
wait
insult.
here a moment. I realize that. I'm going to bring you out something good. Just wait here. Time is money, weakling.
Well, I mean, at least she's a little bit nicer in this
We want
version.
this to show the party a wide variety of weapons fit for a hero, including a great sword where various orbs could be inserted, an iron crowbar that could knock an enemy out cold, and a diamantine sword, all surrounded by piles of books.
You have a talent for this. Help yourself to whatever you like, even the special items in the back. I'll give you a discount as well.
Guillotine, since you're still a rookie, you wait here for a moment. I'll set you up with the finest equipment money can buy.
But we don't have that much money.
lot of stuff. If we wear all this, we'll be so weighed down we'll barely be able to walk. I say we ditch the shield and helmet.
But they go so well together.
Maiden.
Wait a moment. I'll choose again. Guillotine? Hold this.
It's just a stick.
Weapon stores have always stockpiled weapons with little regard for quality. What that means, however, is that you may find some real diamonds in the rough.
It's true. In-game is glamour.
Be careful with it.
What? You spent 100 coins on this?
I saw some brilliant communication devices when I was back there.
Wait, Maiden? Excuse me, Blue-Eyed Beret. Would you be interested in buying this back from us?
I'll take it for 1 gold coin.
What?
Whatever. I don't need this stuff anyway. A sword fit for a hero is enough.
A hero's sword? If that's what you're looking for, you've come to the wrong place.
Well,
You need to head to the temple.
What?
the temple.
If I'd known this was where we had to go, I wouldn't have been so interested in that other shop. Let me share a little premonition with you. This stick is going to come in real handy later. Just you watch.
Stick.
Anyway, here it is. The legendary sword.
Oh, there's a
Green
person.
Eyes cradling it in her arms. Why is she hugging onto something like that while sleeping?
She is the sword spirit tasked with safeguarding the hero's sword for all of time.
Should we wake her?
He also looks like she doesn't understand
You're unable
pants.
to awaken the sword spirit. Not even Maiden's magic or Vesti's rocket launcher can lull her from her slumber.
We have no other choice. It's time to use the lethal eye.
No.
You dare.
Never mind. So what do we do now?
Have you tried soup?
Let's head back to the association. The village chief might know a way.
Soup seems to be a good answer.
Let's finish it with a flourish.
I'm also incredibly hungry because I haven't had dinner yet.
Time for class to begin. Let's turn it up!
Yeah, that's what I said. Heck food.
I should start preparing for the next class.
I don't need it.
Why are you smashing up a perfectly good guitar?
You mean you don't know?
Don't know what?
This is a sacred ritual musicians used to express a burning passion.
I
Okay,
don't think.
I'm satisfied. Let's keep it moving and head to the next song.
Partner, may I give in to the music for a moment?
Up.
My blood is boiling.
Let me hear you scream!
Forever stuck.
Yes, surprisingly.
The sword spirit?
Such a small lady.
I will bring someone who will know. There is still one of the hero's old companions who still remains.
Oh?
Oh.
You've got some nerve
Oh.
disturbing me while I'm resting. I'll answer whatever questions you have, so fire away.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, great villainous Drake. We need a way to obtain the legendary sword.
You intend to claim that weapon?
I do.
Very well. I consider you and your cohorts as commendable villains, so I'll tell you how to procure the weapon.
Nope, see,
After
being
the
villains are
battle
good.
Shifty of the 4 Heavenly Kings, Laplace learned from the sage that her end was near. She therefore entrusted the sword spirit with her sword, and asked her to pass it on to a successor if another hero should appear one day.
So the story goes. The question is, how do we awaken the sword spirit?
Even during our own adventures, the sword spirit mostly remained dormant. When she wished to awaken her, she did so by playing a song,
A song?
specifically using a flute made from wisteria wood. But I must inform you, that flute has been missing for a long time.
Can't we just make another
In other
flute?
words, you're plain out of luck. How do you feel about being defeated by the villainous Drake? Despair, you pitiful hero!
Did you say flute? Like this thing?
How did you get that?
I told you this would come in handy later, Commander. But do any of us know how to play the flute?
Not me.
Don't have enough
Me neither.
wood cutting skills.
Sorry, I don't know either.
Well, we gotta learn somehow.
Breadcrumbs myself, maiden.
Sorry?
I told you that a chef and a bard were imperative to a well-balanced party. Volume, join my crew.
Oh, that was easy.
Much time has passed. This is the first time the 4 Heavenly Kings have gathered since La Defeat de Shifty, no?
Quit wasting my time, will you? Get to the point and tell me why you called us over here.
I mean, there's only 3 of you.
The CPU that was overseeing the village has been defeated. Based on the rumors we're hearing, it was the hero's doing.
The kings, but there's only 3 of the 4. Oh, Shifty was the 4th.
I've already taken care of the hero.
Has another appeared?
I'm not sure.
Très bien. I will move out with my queens.
What do you plan on doing if you run into them?
I'll have to get rid of the problem.
With soup. I don't know why I'm caught up on the soup thing, but I am. Look at that butt. Oh. Investy out there shooting things off.
A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with that. It seems completely and totally normal to me. We will take a quick recruit break and then go do main story. It won't hurt. I'm not gonna get her, but I still want her. Yeah, I told you. I can feel my lack of faith. I don't have faith though. Rip.
Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
Looking to get something on the up and up? Then you've come to the... I see you're a man of taste.
I am a man of taste. One second. Gotta fix my wrist. Wrist brace, not just the wrist. Now we go back into the depressions.
The heretic fragment has been safely secured. We will transport it inside a high-density 12-layered security strongbox we call an Atlas case.
Oh, we actually got the
Component
fragment.
analysis is currently in progress. We'll have the results soon enough.
They went into cold sleep. The corruption won't proceed any further, but they'll be out of action for the time being.
Oh, you got pants, lady?
Not going to go through the memory wipe?
Suen is strongly opposed to it. Until
I wonder
another
why.
solution is found, they will be kept in suspended animation.
The report indicates that you were also struck by Rapture's tentacle.
It's true.
Yet we're not subject to any corruption.
Correct.
What do you know about memory wiping?
Very little.
Then this won't take as long. Corruption is where the Rapture's code infects the nymph and changes its mechanism. The altered nymph continues to forcibly issue commands to the brain, in essence becoming an extension of the Rapture's. The fact that you are not affected despite being stabbed by the tentacle means there is no nymph in your brain. In other words, it was true that the memory wipe did not work on you.
Yep.
Yes, it is true.
We told you.
Nevertheless, we still need to investigate further.
Okay, I will take my time.
Hello, niece.
Are you really going to take out her brain?
No, a simple brain scan will suffice. All I want is to check for the existence
You
of
also
the
got
nymph.
what's her name?
The real question is how she was exposed to the Vop house, which shut off the nymph in the brain.
That is a good point.
Any
When did
thoughts on how this
she
happened?
lose her brain? It would
Very
have to be
well,
around
then.
Chatterbox.
We'll take our time and look into this.
Or up in the north. When she got hit.
No, I haven't. There is information in the central government database, but it only pertains to the nanomachines being erased. That means the information you have is all that remains. There is no record of its origin or what it is made of. But as I mentioned, we'll find out soon enough. The bullets you have are still there. Rappy has a history of being exposed to Vop House. This means the Vop House isn't singular.
Nope.
Since we have all this information,
There used to be a whole research facility.
Yes. If we correlate the results of the investigation with the circumstances before and after, I can get a rough picture of what the results will be. I'll be convinced once the composition of the heretic fragments is analyzed.
What was inside those boxes?
Nothing.
NIKKE's. No doubt about it.
I understand.
No.
We are investigating that as well. You must have patience. Return to the outpost and get some rest. I'll let you know if I get any updates.
if you're going straight to the outpost, I'll come along.
Oh, she's gonna go
Consider it an escort.
beat up Suyun. A small child is about to get her ass beat. I told you. Look, it's Mihara.
Sit.
I prefer standing. This won't take long, will it?
What are you doing here?
I was invited, unlike other people.
Suyun, should I use it?
No, Mihara. Suyun has to look more grumpy.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's okay. The old Mihara in you is slowly coming back.
Yuni, it's been a while.
Yes, it has.
No, you're not allowed.
Same goes for you, Mihara.
know you.
Don't you remember? I told you all about them.
Ah, yes. Anise, Neon, and Rappy, right?
And me.
It certainly has been a while.
How have you been?
Not too bad.
Everyone all caught up?
Poor
Can we get
Uni.
down to business? How much do you need?
Need for what?
Money. How much do you need?
For what?
The Vop House. How much are you willing to sell it for? Name
It's
your
not for
price.
you.
Where did you hear about this?
Hey, I am a CEO too, you know. You didn't think you and Anderson could hide this from me forever, did you? You have it, don't you? Sell it to me.
No.
I'm willing to pay, so hand it over.
And I'm ready to take you out.
Yes. You got a problem with that? If I terminate the nymph, doesn't that mean I can cure them from the corruption? So name your price.
You know, you really shouldn't play favorites like that.
What?
You always go on about how Nikkes are hunks of junk, yet you're going through all of this for Matisse's sake. Shouldn't they be the same as any other Nikke to you? You didn't lift a finger when the same thing happened to Mihara, so why are you acting like you care now?
Oh.
They're special. Not like you scrap heaps.
How so?
You don't need to know that. Come on. Sell me the Vop House. Then give it to me as a gift.
No
You're
way.
being awfully stubborn. You must forgive my bluntness, but Matisse nearly sabotaged the entire mission. Destroying the bridge, being subject to corruption, putting an absolute in danger.
Putting the...
Not to mention the tremendous operational costs incurred as a result. I even had to end up using my ace in the hole. This is all on your shoulders.
Yep, it is her fault.
Yet despite all of this, you still come here and ask us to give you the Vop House? That's a new low for you.
Then let me borrow that bucket of bolts.
What is that?
The memory wipe didn't work on you because you were exposed to Vop House. You weren't affected by the corruption either.
You're not getting a hold of Rappy.
Shut your mouth! That is all confidential information!
If you let me borrow her, I'll do all the research. I'll even take care of all the expenses. What is your major malfunction? Do I have to get down on my knees and beg?
I don't trust you.
What? Do you think you're better than me? I told you I'd pay. I'll give you as much as you want. My children. I have to save them. Don't you realize how important this is?
Her children.
Nahara!
Yes, ma'am.
After exchanging senses, commit suicide. Take your head and smash it to pieces.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Enough! I won't allow such a heinous act to take place here!
Stay out of my way, you old hag!
I'm saving you, you idiot!
What? You expect me to believe you?
We have a better reputation than you do.
Please find a way.
Why is she so attached to them?
Forever be in your doubt. But if you can't find a way, I'll kill you.
Turns out it was worth tagging along.
What's going on between Siwon and Matisse? What's got her undies in such a twist?
Just wait 5 seconds and they'll tell me.
Rappy.
Oh. Uni?
Uni.
Rappy, you didn't lose your memory.
No.
Mihara went through the same memory wipe that you did.
Oh, this is like broke Uni, didn't it?
You remember everything. But Mihara doesn't remember anything. You must be happy that you remember everything. Mihara doesn't remember. You must be happy that you can still get along with a niece in Neon. I'm like a stranger to Mihara now. You must be
Aw.
happy that you're alive. Mihara is dead.
Ow.
Uni.
I should get going as well. See you later.
Poor Uni. I feel bad for her.
No. It hurts.
I mean, it's not like she asked for it.
Oh, hi there. We've just finished cleaning up.
It's a bit chaotic in here.
There was an accident.
An accident?
Report!
Roger. The heretic fragment will be referred to as Material H.
Heretic H makes sense.
After confirming that Material H is composed of various nanomachines, we examined its response to electrical stimulation. Upon electrical stimulation, a tentacle
She has a really neat tie.
extended and immediately attacked all 18 Nikkes in the nearby vicinity.
Oh,
After the Nikkes
rip those
were
Nikkes.
neutralized, they proceeded to be absorbed by the material.
Aw.
Absorbed?
Yes, Material H does not respond to humans or machines, but only to Nikkes. After
Uh-oh.
absorbing all of the Nikkes,
And that's how
its
so many
weight
heretics are
increased by
getting made.
378 grams.
That's all?
Nikkes are completely disintegrated during the absorption process.
Ooh.
After which it is assumed that only substances deemed necessary are absorbed. Since the accident, it is now being stored in an Atlas case.
That's
What
not
is the
good.
heretic I mean, what is Material H's current weight?
Approximately 12 kilograms. To date, it appears it has absorbed 450 Nikkes.
400 and...
Then
Ah.
all those boxes piled up in the underground facility were...
They were
We've
Nikkes.
concluded our investigation into the underground facility.
Were they feeding them to the material?
Would you care to hear our findings?
You do that!
The underground facility is what the intelligence department refers to as an ant colony. The section that you were just in is just a small portion of the structure. There are many more similar facilities spread throughout the area. We haven't figured out the exact size, but it is estimated to be close to 1,300 square kilometers.
That's a lot. Heretic ants.
And all the routes head towards one area, which is the center where Material H was situated. Fluctuating routes are used to induce panic or inflict corruption. If their prey perishes close to Material H, they are used as food.
Oh, they
If
were
are
feeding
far
the
from center,
Nikkes to
they are put
H.
in storage rooms scattered throughout the colony. The purpose of this underground facility is to produce Material H using Nikkes. Our conclusion is that they are attempting to resurrect the heretic.
It's not an ant colony. It's a breeding facility.
We estimate there are approximately 200 Nikkes who are stored in the underground facility. It is believed they are Nikkes who became lost during a patrol or other mission. This figure aligns with how many Nikkes have been reported MIA in that area.
Ludmilla said it's gotten more difficult to find Nikkes who have gone missing.
Yep, now we know why.
To blame for all those lost Nikkes.
How many raptures are in the underground facility?
Too many.
Comparatively speaking, not that many according to the size of the facility. Nothing we couldn't overpower. However, because the heretic Modernia has joined the war, all squads have retreated.
Of Modernia.
Marion.
That
Marianne.
concludes our report. Yes,
Stupid game.
this is just something I noticed.
What?
The underground facility that the Raptures created has a very similar structure to the Ark.
To the Ark.
You could even call it a miniature version.
Oh,
I see.
interesting.
Good job, Anna.
Roger.
Very interesting indeed.
Is everyone here?
Yes.
I'm here.
Suyin pouting in the corner.
We're preparing for all-out war. Our objectives are twofold.
Yeah, they want to hang out in the Ark together with all the dead humans. And eat all the Nikkes.
One is to destroy the underground facility. The other is apprehend the heretic Modernia. If that's not possible, then we kill her. If we succeed, humanity
Okay, so I know you can get
one step closer to reclaiming
Modernia as a team member. Don't actually answer this, but I have a feeling that we cure her corruption, kind of like what happened to Cinderella. Theory crafting. But like Cinderella, they won't believe she's actually cured.
What is the plan?
We're
Because
going
we
to
have
plant
Vop House.
explosives on the walls of the underground facility. Phase 1 is detonating the explosives and making the facility collapse.
Oh, she's a very good unit.
The passageways are all very narrow and full of raptures as well as the heretic. So, we'll be selecting only the most battle-hardened squads with good mobility.
Sounds perfect for Absolute.
I will send Cafe Sweetie. Go
That
get
got
her,
spoiled for me
mademoiselle.
because I was looking at the draw percentages.
I understand.
That I saw were there.
If the facility collapses, Modernia will come up to the surface. Of course, there will be quite a few raptures above ground.
So the game spoiled it for me.
Chatterbox is sure to make an appearance as well.
Chatterbox.
Phase 2 will be defeating all the raptures and clearing a path to Modernia. Once we do that,
And now that I know that Chatterbox is not human-sized.
for the final phase, apprehending
The
Modernia
Union
is our
Shop?
top priority.
I don't have the Union Shop.
Not destroying her.
That's right.
What are you going to do?
Counters. We're going to have the commando unit come into contact with the heretic.
With the heretic. Oh.
Do whatever you can. If you really want to save Marion, do everything in your power to persuade her or appeal
Marion.
to her. We are giving you a chance.
You do be very loud.
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't even know about this underground facility.
However, the moment you realize that she cannot be reasoned with, shooting her with the Vop House becomes your top priority. It's been confirmed that the heretic is comprised of nanomachines.
Oh, we can't
One
kill
bullet with the Vop
her.
House is the best option. Although I'm not entirely sure what will happen. She might die, or it might not do anything. Maybe a miracle will happen.
I really should
All
join
I
a
can say
union.
is that I personally hope there's a happy ending to this story. The operation commences tomorrow at 0500. Get a good night's sleep. I'll discuss the rest with you in detail.
There's been a lot of nothing happening.
Hey.
Union is nice for queues, but otherwise kind of eh. I do like the free pools from the friends list. Do be Snow White.
You might be seeing me tomorrow.
Oh?
Just a heads up. Leave Chatterbox to me.
Understandable.
It's mine. Get some rest.
What is it with people and sneaking into our room? It's not very nice. I just want to see how big the map is. There is a lot going on. Assuming these are like mini bosses.
Let's go.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
We are commencing our mission.
Let's go.
Absolute and Cafe Sweetie will engage the raptors on the surface until the underground.
Who is Cafe Sweetie? I don't know this group. I want to see who they are. The maids. I want to see the maids. Do we get to see the maids?
As few raptors as possible by the time of the engagement with Modernia. Raptors have been gathering in that location for some time, so it should be a heated battle. The Ark is sending their best and brightest for this mission. I don't believe there is any way we will lose.
I admire your enthusiasm.
There's still a good chance we could lose.
I believe in the strength of the Ark. And I believe in the strength of our squad. Yes, I believe in all of you. Let's get this done. We must.
Leave it to us.
Commander,
You lied to
are
me?
you ready?
Actually, I lied. The maids are made for you. Cafe Suite has Firma in it, though. Firma? Firma? She's firm?
Give us the command to enter.
Sleepy lady?
Yes, Commander.
She's squishy? Yeah.
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
I'm sad. There are no maids.
You take the aggro role for a second.
I want to preserve
Let's
beautiful
do
memories
as
of my
much damage
campus
as
life.
possible.
I want to see the maids. The maids cave with an event.
I want to preserve
Let's
beautiful
do
memories
as
of my
much damage
campus
as
life.
possible.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
We need more cute girls.
Help me find a
Shall we start purifying?
Let's go.
Cute girls, but that are also slightly evil.
No need to fear. Litter is here.
Does anyone need a potion?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus
And the bird says hello.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great? Let's go. If we're gonna do this,
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
let's finish this quickly.
Let me recharge my mana. Does anyone need a
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Flower in the park.
Like, I'm glad it's wintertime, but it's so sad looking outside. I mean, like, only the evergreens are still green. Everything else has, the leaves have fallen off of.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
Victory is blooming before our very eyes.
I get some indoor plants, but the cats try to eat everything.
Let's go.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
We have a bunch of, like, the evergreen trees around, so it's still kind of green, but
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
it's not the same as leaves.
Let me recharge my mana.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Flower
You take the aggro role for a second. Looks like I've got the most damage.
That concludes today's lesson. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
That was actual lottery ticket.
Let's go.
Let's start the dungeon.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Totally has never gone wrong.
The flowers are crying.
Oh, I hate this one.
Let me recharge my mana.
I want to preserve beautiful memories like what a student can do.
I have to make sure they actually hit the
You take the aggro roll for a second.
special ones.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Otherwise, they won't hit them. Oh my gosh, she did. What happened to her health? Litter.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of like what a student can do.
Does anyone need a potion?
Uniform is so comfortable.
Looks like I've dealt the most damage.
I didn't even notice that.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Tall boys that stand there and have electrical glows are snipers. Okay, so take those out.
Let me recharge my mana.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Commander, our adventure starts now. Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
I can't remember if Litter has purple gear yet or not.
I have to fight.
Where is she?
I may not be the best, but
Well, she has some purple gear. I feel like it's just that enemy type that's annoying. What? Oh. Accidentally hit the wrong button.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
I feel like I should upgrade my gear more, but then anytime I do, after I do the interception, I always get better gear.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of what a student can do.
Let me recharge my mana.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Yeah, it's a victory since you didn't die.
Oh, do I have to? Let's go. Time to show off my skills. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus.
The snake thing in the tunnel, I hate it.
took the aggro role for a second. Let me recharge my mana.
I want to preserve beautiful
Let's do
memories
as
of my
much damage
campus
as
life.
possible.
The snake leaves your life when you hit the next tier. I'm glad. It'd be nice if it could leave now.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Help me find
That was a very suspicious corner.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Shifty, what is the mission status?
Explosives have been set on the walls of the facility. Absolute and Captain Sweetie are searching for Modernia.
Can't we just blow it up?
When they get a visual on her, we need an approximate location so that we can ascertain where she'll come up to on the surface. If we set off the explosives before that, she could end up catching you all by surprise.
That's true.
Aeneas, yours are head.
It seems like the number of raptors is decreasing.
It's about quality, not quantity.
What do you mean?
We are all waiting. Conserving our firepower.
Conserve firepower? Blasphemy!
When Modernia rises to the surface, that's when we'll focus our fire.
Exactly. This is all to make a pathway for you guys.
What happens if we fail?
You can't.
Won't everyone retreat?
How is that possible?
Well, be dead.
Gonna give up a golden opportunity to send a heretic packing. When the time comes, you best bet I'm going in guns blazing.
Failure is not an option.
You're a terrible liar, Shifty. Wait, this isn't Suen, is it?
No.
Is it Suyin? I wouldn't be surprised.
Time to show off my skills.
Let me recharge my mana. You took the aggro role for a second.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Does anyone need a potion? Let me recharge my mana.
I mean, yeah, she probably is too busy worrying about them.
Uniform is so comfortable. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Possible.
I really hope that they're okay. I mean, like, I feel like they will be. But then again, you also never know. Especially with this game.
Did you see that, teacher? Was the night break? I'll follow you closely, teacher. If we're gonna do this, let's go, Bolt.
That was just pure luck. Henry bribed someone. Well, Henry's gonna be dead.
Do I have to fight?
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Never to be seen again.
I will protect both Blossom and the flowers. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
I still want to know what Suyin's deal with Matisse is, besides them just being strong. Oh yeah, they totally won't know the difference between the person who was murdered and the person who shows up. Oh, that's just it, they're strong. It just feels like there's more, but I guess not. I mean, yeah, that's true. She is very power greedy. Can't put it past her.
Bolt, follow me.
You took the aggro role for a second.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
To see horses.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
I feel like I should move Ayn back closer to the start because her burst just seems better.
Before our very eyes.
But if I do that, I can no longer stare at Maiden.
If we're gonna do this, might as well do it right. I'll follow you closely, teacher. You all ready for some good news?
Good news? I like good news.
Did we do it?
Yep.
And there's a rumble.
It's Modernia. She's surfacing.
Let's go.
Our new home is...
Our? Did you say our? Snap out of it, numbnuts. You don't belong anywhere. Not with the Nikkes, nor the Raptures. Nobody wants you.
Such acerbic words.
You speak more fluently than I imagined. Ever considered coming back on our side?
Save the jokes for another time.
I concur with this individual statement. I am a being who lives for the Queen. It is why I was created.
The
You
queen.
will cease telling these nasty jokes.
Fine, whatever.
Unwa, Emma, I don't mean to be rude, but... Can we just kill her now?
Yes, there's no time for talking.
Shall we then?
That's not your
Let's kill
job.
this thing.
Encounter.
That's good. I need an outlet for my frustration at the loss of my home.
But don't they know that they're not supposed to hurt her?
Modernia in the northeast. Absolute. Engage with Modernia.
Oh, apparently they are.
Retreat and rejoin from the rear. All nearby Raptures are heading towards Modernia. From now, we will head into Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Broadcast. Emergency broadcast. Attention all squads from the central government. Deploy all firepower and
I mean,
prepare for the
we
commando
did.
unit.
Now it's our turn.
Master, let's go.
Commander.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yep.
Yes, Commander.
Small details. They probably have an anti-ship rifle too somewhere. Possibly.
Have you figured out the patterns yet?
Maybe.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Let me recharge my mana.
Some poison
You took the aggro role for a second.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. What a student can do.
Does anyone need a potion?
Again, all these small details you're pointing out. We took her down.
Let me recharge my mana.
Victory is blooming before our very eyes.
We'll just get another anti-airship rifle and yell at her.
Shall we start purifying the air with the flowers?
I'm gonna just swap these two for better crowd control.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
It didn't save, did it?
I will protect both Blossom
Oh no,
and the
it did.
flowers.
See, everything just dies so much faster with Ein.
Shall we let the seeds grow? Beautiful flower in your heart. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Do I have
We clicked on the wrong one. I want this one
If we're gonna
first.
do this, might as well do it right. Let's go, Bolt.
Have you figured out the patterns yet?
No, we have not figured out the patterns yet.
Wasn't that cool?
I have very poor pattern recognition.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Flowers in your heart.
Just a second, teacher. Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Oh, we are so close to a level.
A good student listens well.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
They shouldn't be allowed to hide behind buildings.
Flowers.
Only we can hide behind buildings. It's just like healing.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Possible.
Just like how I did during practice.
My little guns can only do so much.
Reload it. Wasn't that cool? I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a second, teacher.
I really despise the jumpy boys.
Just a second, teacher.
They bother me.
Victory is blooming before our very eyes.
And I leveled up.
Raptor up ahead.
Damn! There are too many of them! They said they would clear the way. What's going on?
I'll clear the way. Stand back. Incoming.
A train? Is it the train? Is that the train I hate? Where did the train come from?
Is that
A train?
what's a train doing here all of a sudden?
Duplex the train?
Who knows?
Infinity Rail.
Yeehaw! Commando Squad, do you read?
Oh, it's Diesel.
Infinity Rail will take you where you need to go. Get on, quick!
We will depart immediately after boarding. All passengers, please hurry on board.
But like, why train?
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
I mean... Oh, fair, but
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
why train?
Let's
There's
go.
another sparkly thingy somewhere.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Let's go.
Shall we start?
I mean,
I'll
yeah,
follow
I
you
feel like
closely,
Jeeps are a bit
teacher.
more, terrain adversible. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Let's finish
They can
this
go over
quick.
terrains better. I mean, depends on the building, they can.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my
Damage
campus
is
life.
possible.
Just a second, teacher.
Shall we let the seeds grow?
Also depends on which style of Jeep you're using. Well, she has to make sure it's centered.
Our adventure starts now.
Otherwise, how is she supposed to hit things?
Be careful, a good student listens well. Let's go. Don't get yourself hurt, teacher. We want to preserve beautiful memories.
So, like,
Reload it.
since Nikkes are this strong, why do they need commanders? I feel like the fleshy humans would just get in the way.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of what this suit can do. Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
I mean, some of them are. Look at Rappy.
Let's go.
Shall we start purifying the air with the flowers?
Let's go, Bolt.
The standard military hierarchy.
How did you get this thing?
That's a good question.
This is the AZX, a maglev train specially made for the surface. It was completed a while ago, but we haven't had a chance to test it. Considering the circumstances, what with the all-out war and all, we kept nagging upper management to let us take this baby for a spin.
This thing really zips, doesn't it? I think we should make more of them. It shakes too much.
About that,
Everyone, hold on tight.
I mean, considering what's going on outside, I'm not surprised that it's shaking.
Commander, are you alright?
No.
Brit, eyes on the road.
We just hit a lord. It's okay. Just a little speed bump.
a steel carriage piercing through the enemy lines. Isn't this awesome?
Super awesome.
Woo!
Okay,
Thank you.
I understand why they need the commanders again.
We'll be surrounded.
That will never happen.
Don't say that.
Native Godesium, a whopping 30%.
Diesel,
What is it?
we've got a weirdo on our tail.
A weirdo on our tail.
What could it be?
Is it Chatterbox?
Rapture reaction. Judging by the energy response. Most likely Tyrant class.
Train.
Wow. Raptures even know how to make a train?
We're under fire. Cylinder 12 on the left is broken.
You bastards! I'll never forgive you for hurting AZX!
Yeah.
You think our arms ever get tired?
Beloved ACX.
Those big meanies.
We'll shoot it down.
You mean without shoulder joints? The heckin' train, I thought I escaped you.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of what this suit can do. Just a second, teacher.
I despise the train.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of life here this life.
Well, looks like she did. I lost my cursor again. Yeah, no, I lost my cursor, so I couldn't hit the thing.
Just like how I did during practice.
So, like, can you just actually hit the train part and not just... Oh, Oh, I thought you actually like had to hit the... I thought you had to hit the weapons. That would have fixed so much of my problems from before.
Enemy neutralized.
Bridget, it feels like we're shaking a lot. How are we doing? The main stabilizer is damaged. No directional control.
Oh.
What? If we continue in this direction, we'll only get further off target. Ugh. Looks like this is your stop. Wish we could have taken you all the way there, but it looks like that will be difficult.
What about you guys?
We'll have to fix it while it runs. If left as it is, this will lead to a major accident.
Yeah, it'd be a disaster if we accidentally hit a Nikke.
Now, hurry!
Well, how are we supposed to get off?
Don't mention it. We're just sorry we have to let you up here. I wish you well.
Your hand, Commander. We're doing an emergency evacuation. Hold me tight.
Oh, whoa.
Neon, let's go.
Yes.
We get to hug Rappy.
Commander, do you feel alright? What about the rest of you?
All good here. It doesn't matter.
Shifty, distance to Marion?
2 kilometers left.
Not as close as I'd like.
I'm so far away.
A lot closer than we'd be without the train.
I mean, the niece isn't wrong.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go.
I feel like there's a thing over here. I know a lot of bosses. Art tickets. Do we play NIKKE? We played NIKKE. I don't know what pleases me at the moment. My ear really hurts today, so... You got enough to do a pull? We can do a pull. We gonna get her? No, we're not gonna get her. Yeah, we'll